right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It's Atlanta. Hot Atlanta, boys and girls. We're about to go racing. Our boys are just qualified. We are trying to get a lineup for y'all in a little bit, so just give us a few. But it's Atlanta, boys. 3-lane racing. Hot, slick, and furious.
Yeah, this is the second race of the doubleheader tonight. First race was Daytona, and that was a really good race. Yeah, Chevy win stage 1, a Toyota for stage 2, and the Chevys won the race. The 88, a Celtics fan, he took the win at Atlanta with the number 18 of A-Trout in second. And Toyotas, they were strong. They finished second through seventh.
I think it was 6, but probably 7. I would say
Uh,
that's about 7.
so the race at Atlanta should be another good one. Let's see if the Fords can bounce back and get any stage wins and run up front. See what happens and who wins the race.
Yeah. Yeah, I saying the Forest took a little beating down there at Daytona. Like I say, had a couple finish up in the top 10, most right up the rest of the field. Let's see if they can make a bounce back in Atlanta. But like I saying, can Chevrolet take a sweep of the first 2 races, or can the Toyota show that what they was doing at Daytona, show that dominance they was having, maybe take the win next week, take the win in Atlanta next. But I say Atlanta is its own. Like I say, 2 separate tracks from Daytona, and like I say, even though it's still a draft track, like saying the aggression there should be still a little tense from Daytona, but it should be some hard, a little bit more side by side racing down there in Atlanta, Georgia. All right, we got a leaderboard for y'all as
You get I haven't got an invite yet.
yeah. They just sent me the lineup.
Oh,
Looks like Big D's on pole. RJ Smitty's on second, so Chevrolet swept the front row. Man, and who starts third?
third
You
is
got Celtics,
Celtics
and
fan in the 88. He's
fourth is
probably gonna.
Roofer.
Fifth is K Taddy in the 78.
Yeah.
Sixth is
Then
Red Leg in the 15. Seventh
seventh
is
is
K Mac in the 19. Eighth is RKM in the 96. 10th is Spanker in the 9. 11th
is Maddie in the 10 Ford.
12th
12th
looks
is
like Boomhauer in the 2. 13th is
and
Larry Baker in the 21.
right out the
14th
field
is
is
Charlie in the
Charlie.
11.
Looks like he not misqualifying, so he'll be starting tail end. But yeah, it should be a little bit more side by side racing. Everybody should be like saying giving up each other room, so it should be a lot of side by side racing. It should be some good racing after that. Yeah. I say you see Chevrolet taking the first three topping spots.
Yeah. Chevys seem to be strong tonight. This should be
Yeah.
Chevys and Toyotas actually seem to be strong tonight. So this should be another good race. I wonder if the Fords are going to have anything for the Chevys and the Toyotas. I think we should be getting invites here soon. They kind of
Yeah.
forgot us the first go around.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they did. So they
Yeah.
backed out, and I think they're sending invites again.
Yeah.
So
So how do you see? So say if you was racing, what do you think you'd be best to start on? 6, 7? What
what
do you
for
think
your
you prefer?
preset?
Yeah, for like, cause
At Atlanta,
everybody's starting on.
I honestly like to use an 8 on my preset. And here's our invites. Yeah, an
Yeah.
8.
Yeah. But for me, I'll probably on a 6, just because it's like saying it's a little bit more stable. Like saying when you race online and on offline, because like using on offline, it's a little tighter than it freezes up. But on the I think on online it gets a little, it starts off a little free then tightens up, and that's what
Right.
you kind of want. I'm saying because I'm saying as the run gets longer, you want the car to tighten up a little more. So when you start, you can back off, save a little fuel because you got to back the corners up just a little bit or whatever. But yeah, it should. Like saying a lot. Cause I know from what, cause with the race I had to race in, a lot of guys were on 6. I was on 7. 7 was really loose. Like it was hard for me to hold the bottom as we get into the race, as they starting to, let's say, get in starting order. It's probably one pace lap and everything. So as everybody gets in, getting lined up, I think everybody's pretty much is lined up now. As they're coming out for, as we green ready to see the green flag. who you think has a chance to win Atlanta? We saw, like saying, Chevrolets dominate. Who you should pick
I
to
honestly
win?
think they all have a chance to win at Atlanta. I mean, to be honest, my pick is probably going to be a Chevy. I think the Chevy's going to take it again, and it might be Celtics fan. I think he's a pretty good racer here at Atlanta, and they're green.
Yeah. I'm gonna stick with my Toyota camp. I'm feeling the underdog. I feel like Rupert is probably one of the best guys out there. He was the highest qualifying Toyota. Like I say, he has nothing to lose. He has, like say, I say if he has shot to go for the win, he's going to take it.
Right.
As like I say, as you see right now, the Chevrolets, they can do what they was doing at Daytona, falling in line. 1, 2, 3 with Big Daddy, Celtics, and RJ falling 1, 2, 3. Then you got K Taddy in 4, K Mac in 5th, and A Trout in 6th. So you got 3 Toyotas and three Chevrolets, two Toyotas as Spanker makes a pass on Trout to take 6 away. But yeah, everybody's starting to get a little spread out. Like saying, everybody's on different sliders. Some guys might want to start loose, and when they make that first adjustment, tighten it up a little bit, and maybe make a run later on in the race.
Right. That's a pretty clean start, man. They're got lined up pretty good.
Yeah, as we saw, K-Tag started to make a move as Celtics makes a move for the lead, going on his teammate Big D, as he looks to get the lead.
Celtics fans looks pretty strong once again.
Yeah, as he makes the clean pass on Big D, as Taddy's trying to make a move on RJ,
42.
trying to get by him. As like I say, now you got 4 Toyotas in a line, where they try to make a move on these 3 Chevrolets. As Taddy looks to the outside, he's about to get all over the bumper of RJ, trying to push him. As Big Daddy, as K-Daddy looks to the inside. Oh, look, concept. Oh, big wreck. Oh, as he already, got car on the side. As caution comes out.
Yeah,
it looked like RJ. Yeah, it looked like that was more of a block. Like I said, the 42 made a big block, and
right.
Caddy tried to make a move, and it looks like it just stepped out, and it was on from there. That's something you don't want to see up front.
Here's the caution. It's the time to pit for them to make their adjustments on their presets. I think it's going to start getting a little racy now that they can make their adjustments. If we can get a clean start, we might see quite a few people making moves. Are we going to have strategies play out? Nobody make pit adjustments for track position?
I'm saying because we race sliders, sometimes it's not even worth making adjustments. Sometimes the car just feels that good at certain tracks. As it looks like everybody came down here and made their adjustment. It looked like we got Celtics, Big D, RJ, and H-Raw, and RKM right now top 5. As Boomhouse looks to make a move, the highest 4 out there trying to make a little noise. He's trying to get out there and show the full muscle power that, hey, y'all Toyota, Chevrolets, y'all ain't gonna dominate. Us 4's gonna try to get out there and make some moves. Show what we got to show that we're here to make moves too. And Spanker looks to the inside of Charles. Charles, make a little contact from him and RKM as he's trying to get a run. Look like Big D got a little loose coming out too. He was trying to hold up there in the wall. That was a good job keeping up there. Let everybody else go by. As we see Boom Power making a move up the 3rd now, showing that full muscle power right there. But he's got 2 strong Chevrolets in front of him. Do you think he can get by him?
I think he can. Boomhauer, I've raced with Boomhauer. He's been in Giggity League. He started towards the end of last season, and he has shown some very, very strong races. I think he got a win last season. So yeah, Boomhauer definitely can get around him and make some moves and win this race.
I think it'll help him better if he has some teammates behind him. But like I said, them two Chevrolets are gonna work together.
Help. Teammates definitely would help, but I think he can get around these guys and show something and actually race for the lead here with Celtics fan.
Oh, he's got a big run coming to RJ. And here comes HR right behind him. Look to the inside.
Fall by Spanker in the 9. He's sitting back there in 5th. He's looking to try to get around the 18.
Yeah. I'm saying the closest help for Boom would be probably.
It looks like the 88 might have gave a lag shot there to the 42.
As they all starting to stack
the
up.
servers on this game, they don't seem to be able to keep up with everybody.
Yeah. Like I said, when everybody's running close to the bumper, that's when you see a lot of lag. Oh, burn the wall.
42, that's like, the 42 right there. He definitely did not.
Oh, got big right behind him. It looks like the 11 and the 1196 maybe. Some more content behind there.
Yeah.
There's 11, maybe the 15, 42. That's the stay green. But yeah, like I say, when you get so close to each other bumper, that's when the lags start coming. And look at Boom trying to make the outside work on the outside of the 88.
Somebody just got back into the wall real hard.
Oh, this will be red leg.
15.
Mine caught the apron.
Red leg.
It looks like the caution will come out now.
Looks like the caution brought out. Yep, looks like that brought out the caution.
Yeah.
Tough break for red leg. That was a hard hit into the outside wall.
As you're running, it looked like you got H on first, Celtics in third, Boomhauer in third. Remember, he had some troubles in the Daytona race. I see this being a good bounce back from that little trouble. I think he said he had like some connection problems. Like I said, it's good to see he's back up front running, be able to get a good points day. As you see Boomhauer in third, Spanker in fourth, and RKM in fifth. Now, with this caution come out, and we got a couple more laps left in the stage.
Boomhauer's first place. He's going to lead us to the
He must. Looks like he might have stayed out, or some of these front runners might have pit. I think he's the only one to stay out there. So, let's say right now he needs to make up the most points because he didn't. Let's say he missed it. He didn't race. Let's say he raced in the Daytona. He raced a couple laps and lagged out the Daytona. So he needs something at least stage point to make the races today work a little bit towards him. As looks like the 88 Celtics trying to go to the inside of him.
Taking the inside. He's trying to make a move.
He's going to try to squeeze him just a little bit side grab, trying to hold it for the lead. But remember, Price Celtics got 4 first tires, so he's going to make him work. Ooh, a little bit of contact going into one. Oh, got some more contact behind them. It looks like the car on the inside just got a little bit loose. That might have been the one or the 42 car. Just got a little loose on entry and just slid up into them and just. Oh, they're wrecking behind them.
Big wreck. Big wreck. The 9, the 20. That's half the field. The 19, the 11, the 21, the 1.
Caution is out.
15, a red leg. Caution is out. That was a big wreck there. That involved all of them there. The 9 a Spanker, the 20 a Roofer. I think the 10 a Matty. The 15 a red leg. The 11 a Charlie. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, it took a lot of them out. After all that, we have a regular guy back up in the front. Looks like Celtics were able to come out with the lead through all that. As Boone dropped to third.
And A-Trout in second.
But as we come back to green, it looks like a lot of guys, like Boom the Miner just pitted, come get them tires. He saw how bad he needed them tires.
Just lagged out.
Oh no!
Yeah, it looks like Roofer might have just lagged out. Oh, the 88 drops to the apron. Goes to the back.
He might be actually having lag trouble.
Strategy there. Hey, how you doing, Roofer?
Hey,
what's
Roofer.
going on, guys? How's it going, man? I was lagging a little bit there, so I just said, hey, I'll come up here in the booth and hang out with you guys. And watch the rest.
Hey, I was hoping I was rooting for you because you was looking strong. Like I said, you was the top dog. I was rooting for you to get the win today.
All right. Yeah, I had a pretty good car, and then I started lagging there. I qualified fourth, was hitting ones, and then my sons come home, and they had
contact between RKM there and the 78 Taddy.
Yeah, I'll try to give you a invite back to the
Yeah, if you can send me an invite, that'd be great, man.
Here, we'll ride along with the 11 of Charlie, our qualifying race winner that races way into the race tonight. He's riding back here.
I tell you what, Charlie, he ran really good at both tracks.
Looks like he's back here 9th or 10th maybe.
I think he said he was going to be real conservative. He said he's one of the guys that he don't start racing until stage 3.
Contact between the 42 and Charlie. 42 just got into the door there, and the 11 spun him right out. There's a few of them that happened to get caught up in that.
You get the invite, Roofer?
Yep, I'm in now, but I appreciate it, Trey.
Yeah, no problem, man. But like saying, out of that race, what did you see? Like saying your time in the race, what you seeing out there? Was a lot of guys fighting for handling, or was it just a lot of side-by-side racing out there?
A lot of side-by-side racing. Like the top 11 was all like about a second and a half apart. It's just a lot of fast guys, so it's hard to pass. I mean, I was there in 10th place, and there's just nowhere to go because everybody's equal in speed. Yeah.
I would think if you at least get a couple cars on the outside, like at Daytona, you might be able to make a run, get the outside to work a little bit.
Yes, that's what Taddy was talking about, what Toyota were talking about actually when I left. They were saying they were going to try to get that outside open.
As we come back to green with A-Trial in the front with Larry Baker in second, and got Boom in third. Now we see a couple of them fours coming to the front. Ooh, 10 got on the apron.
10 into the wall.
Got a little trouble. Maddie in the back, yeah. Maddie's in the wall there. Yeah, everybody else kept it nice and straight, though.
Now we see Boom back up racing for the front. Now this time Boom got some help from his team, his manufacturing leader Larry Baker. We got Hart in the infield. Looks to be the 88 Celtics.
Celtics mowing the grass down.
Can you keep it off? I say he got in the wall a little bit.
Boom now making a move for the lead with his help from the 21 of Larry Baker. Like I said at Daytona, Larry Baker's a really good draft partner. He'll push you.
Boom watched up a little bit.
Contact, yeah.
Watched up a little bit with the 18 and said about 3 wide.
The 78
Taddy's been coming in, making a move on the bottom.
Got a car up in the wall, was 15 to 8. 10 got a little washed up. That's that 3 wide. 5 cars battling for the lead. This starting to be exciting, boys.
It's getting to be a good one here in Atlanta, yeah.
We got 2 Fords, 2 Toyotas, a Chevrolet, and we got another Toyota creeping in from the back.
As y'all can see, Taddy, yeah, he just says he's holding the 18 Trout, his teammate, out to dry right now. The 2's his teammate. He don't care if it's a Ford or a Chevy.
I saying, it looks like K-Cat washed up a little bit. That's a 3 wide. Contact.
Trouble. 18, 78,
big
19.
78, 19.
Yeah, that surely would be a caution, I would think, there, guys.
Yeah, it looks like to be a caution.
Yeah, caution.
Yeah, it looks like the 78 just got a little loose and just started washing up the train, ran into his teammate, the 18.
Right, I kind of see it. Yeah, you can kind of see them brewing like that. When there gets a 5-car pack and they get the jockey in, you can kind of see it coming. when I'm out there on the track like that and I see it, I kind of back out because you can almost see it coming sometimes.
Yeah, but sometimes if you get out the throttle, the car just wants to spin out either too.
That's true. Yep, you got to stay in it.
Yep. Cause saying some of these cars are probably on the edge. So once you, like I said, the only way they keep helmet, if you keep it wide open. Once you start lifting a little bit, that's when it really the weight starting to unload and starting to get light in the corner.
Right, that weight will unload on the back end and you send that back end right around. A lot of people ask, why don't you slow up trying to go through the wreck? And that's why I'm like you, because I'm just going to spin out. So
we got the 21 lined up together on the restart. Nine Spankers in second, followed by,
This is the 42 or RJ Smitty.
The two's held his own up there tonight. He's really, he's been up there all night.
Well, he has to make a
Larry Baker 9.
Oh, big wreck.
78.
That was
Kevin
contact
Macy,
between
heavy.
That was contact between the 42 and the 1. Started that.
And that was the big one at Atlanta, guys. If the 78, if that would have been real life, we'd probably be in big trouble right now.
And I think that would be the end. And with this caution coming out, I think this will be the end of stage 1. And it looks like Broom would get stage points at the end of that, which is big news for him since he missed out.
Charlie just got some good stage points. Charlie
since he had connection problems. So this is some big, like saying, for him to bounce back. Like saying he finished last in the race at Daytona. Gain stage points. This is some big stuff and some momentum coming towards him in the 4 count.
Right. Exactly, and I want to remind our viewers at home tomorrow night at 7:30, same time, where our truck series is going to be running Daytona, their very first race in season 2, and I think both these guys here in the first place going to be in there.
I'll be repping for the 12 cam in number 54 truck, so I'll be looking trying to show some my most of Daytona. Ooh,
that's right.
Looks like A-Tron got a little loose. Lost up the track.
Trouble, 19 again around, 11 around. Yeah.
That's not good. 3 Toyotas got taken out in that wreck.
And I tell you what, that 19, when I left his plan, he wasn't even going to try to start racing hard until stage 3. But he might reevaluate that plan and say, you know what, maybe I'll get in front or ahead of all this traffic because it seems like he's caught every wreck that's happened in front of him the whole race.
I would think it's probably like saying the handling of these cars, like saying being the grant might make these cars a lot looser with the draft.
Yeah, they're definitely a lot looser at Daytona. They're definitely a lot looser here at Atlanta.
My car, right. Once I drafted up,
like I said, you might be.
Yeah. Go ahead, Trey.
I'm sorry, but your car might be fine in a single file line, but once that car gets to the outside of you, that thing just wants to try to suck you around once it gets you just so close to that quarter pound.
Exactly what happens. Like my car was perfect by myself or even with the AI, but you get out here with these guys that are running 10, 15 mile an hour faster, and it's better to practice online to know what you're going to have for a big race than offline. Big wreck already, RK in the wall. Ooh,
big wreck.
Are they going to keep it green? 7810. No, we got a car flying. Trouble 88.
The 88.
I believe we have a lag issue there. Yeah, he was lagging quite a bit in the first race.
And it looks like we're staying green out of it.
Wow,
but here's the thing that's kind of shocking me. On that restart, it looked like Regler made it stay out, trying to get some track position. So he's up front battling hard with Broom and RJ, trying to keep that lead.
Broomhauer making a move.
Yeah, as you can see, they're all stacked up behind him, but they can't get around him. All right, it's a very hard track to pass on.
It is.
I mean, you got to be perfect on the high side, right?
As Broomhauer is just right there, but he's got help from his Ford teammate. So let's see if they try to make a move on red leg.
Yeah, and the 9 and the 42 looking.
42 coming in.
Ooh, and here comes that 42 into the inside. Will he help with Chevrolet, or was he looking for the lead?
I'm on board with the 9. He's fixing to push that 42 to the lead, I believe, guys.
Yeah. It looks like we have a new. It looks like we might have a new leader in the 42 with RJ.
42.
That's
a great
Giggity,
push by the
followed
9.
by the
Spanker's
Spanker. Spanker's
And
really
say
doing a
side
good
by
job.
side right now, as what's at the top 7 battling for the lead.
Yeah.
Ooh, looks like the two
Exciting
Fords
to see.
got a little loose on entry, little wash up. It looks like
They're holding it. Can they hold it there? It's going to be interesting to see.
like I said, they all side by
Oh,
side.
the
Some
18
contact.
got it.
Oh no,
Oh,
the
trouble.
15, the 2.
18 got loose and got into the 15 there.
See if that brings out the caution. I don't know. Sometimes it don't.
On my screen, it looks like the 15 got a little help from A-Trail. He might
Yeah,
just
right.
crown. He might just crown just a little bit. He might have thought he might have been clear, but
I think they're going to call the caution on this
Yeah,
one.
the
I think
caution's
Taddy's
out
going to
on
be.
that one.
Yeah.
Caution's
Taddy's
out.
going to be happy.
as they say in the
Go ahead, go ahead.
as they say in the Pro League, put it out, put it out. But yeah, that was some good racing though. Top 7, they put on a good show.
I tell you what, that very first race we watched in the Pro League on the Xbox side, I think I heard put it out more than I heard anything in that race. A lot of put it outs in that race. But,
Yeah, that's a tough break. Broom, who's running strong. Got, like saying, I wouldn't say he got taken out, but like saying just a racing incident, battling hard position. But like saying, let's see, like see, he's not out of contention yet. He still has a shot to get back up to the front, maybe contend for this win.
that's right. There's plenty of laps left for this one. I'm interested to see what Kevin Macy does.
Contact with 11 and 88.
Macy did exactly what I thought he would do. He'd get to the front and get away from all that traffic.
Oh, he's over the blocking the 9. Now almost made contact with the outside.
Making a run with for her. Yeah, that was close.
I saying, you get such a big run when you get such a. And Spanker looks to the inside of 19, looks for the lead. Is he gonna get him coming out too? Oh, car got
Big
loose.
wreck in the back.
Big wreck.
Taddy around, red leg around. That's unfortunate. It seems like Taddy has caught every wreck tonight. He hasn't caused a lot, but he's caught in a lot of them.
There are a couple cars up and around. Like I say, the draft here is so great. Like you get such a big run. If you just get a little gap of the car in front, you get such a big run that you just when you get that big run, you try to make a pass. But I say you get that big run going into the corner, and usually when you try to get down there with that big run, it doesn't stick, and you just start washing up the track.
Your natural instinct is to go to the bottom, and then, like you said, it'll just wash you up, and then it's too late.
I'm saying it's so close cornering with this package and all these cars trying to get big runs.
Yeah, it's really difficult. Like I said, I was doing 210, going to turn 1 on some of these drafts. And you'd be like, oh man, my car is fine. No, there's nothing that can prepare you for that kind of a draft. And being able to hold it unless you go in there and let off.
210, weren't y'all hitting there at Daytona?
Heck, we were upwards over 215 at times.
Yeah. So to be saying 210 a mile and a half compared to hitting 210 at Daytona, where you actually supposed to hold it wide open. Now you hear it. Like saying, oh, got a little side by side.
They get them side by side.
Going through the trial, nearly 4 wide.
Oh,
contact.
we
got trouble. 8 trout around. 78
okay.
around. Oh man, Taddy
42.
again. 11. This is surely going to be a caution.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, I'm sure these guys are getting a little bit aggravated. That's why I backed out, because I was like, well, I don't want to accidentally lag in front of these guys because they're running for points. And I'm sure some of these guys right now are probably fixing to start commentating to each other and say, hey, we got a lot of laps. Let's take it easy.
I'm saying, I understand y'all, everybody, because I think they actually starting to get close down into the stage. Like I said, we all need to calm down just a little bit. We still got one more stage to go, and it's still a lot of laps. I think it's 162 laps here. So each stage,
Yes.
what, probably like maybe 30, 40 laps a piece. Then the big ones maybe 50 or so. Like I said, we got a lot of racing to do. Let's keep it calm. Let's get old-fashioned. But I say some of these wrecks I do in the handling, you get such a big run and you try to like lift, and the thing just want to step out. But
Nothing you can do about it.
this, but I'm still saying we got a lot of racing to go. Everybody just need to calm down, tighten those belts up just a little bit, and let's just get through this stage and with a clean run. Hopefully we get another long green flag run.
Right, as you can see, when it goes long green flag, it don't like single file out like some tracks do. You get such a good draft here that you stay in a big pack, and of course, where there's a pack, there's always going to be, you know, some action.
As you see, the bottom line starting to get going with Spanker leading the bottom line, followed by Larry Baker, RJ Smitty, and Celtics fan who's come back. And look who's come back to the front. It looks like K-Taddy. He's looking inside of Celtics to get that position. As the outside lane looks to be starting to form up with Chevrolets.
Right now, they're doing a great job of handling their cars, Trey. Right now, I'm going through each car, and they're all holding really straight lines.
As Larry Baker's trying to break up that 4-car Chevrolet pack, as he's trying to get underneath the 88. He's fighting hard for it. As K-Tag's trying to push him. Looks like K-Tag got a little loose going through the tri-oval.
Right.
Let's say all keep good. Ooh, Larry Baker just slides up a little bit into Celtics. He's just keeping it straight.
They're holding it.
They holding it.
This is some good racing, man.
Yeah.
This is exciting racing, Trey. Yeah. I mean, they're all holding it like you
little
said.
contact between the 78 and the 88, but they keep it straight. But like I said, with all this side-by-side racing, those top three are locked to bumper to bumper, and they trying to pull away. But that 78 is creeping up there. That pack is staying with them.
To me, it seems like the place to be is on the bottom, maybe on the last lap or something like that. You could pull a run on the top, but I'd rather this time of the race, I'd want to be on the bottom.
It looks like K-Tag's trying to make a move to third, getting under the 42 RJ, trying to break up that Chevrolet. As he's got his teammate
21. Yeah, they've got pushed all the way back to 8th and 9th.
Looks like the 21 just got on the wall a little bit.
Right. That was all from restarting on the high side.
And here comes Big D underneath his teammate of the Spanker as K-Tag's pushing him through it. Oh, contact. Oh, big
trouble.
right behind
19 K-Mac arounds. Oh, Kevin Macy, tough luck. I don't know if that's going to be a caution either, guys.
I think it is.
Yeah, it is. Good job.
Yeah, looks like everybody, it was just he spun out, but like it's a couple cars danger, but it was a big, massive wreck. But that was some good side-by-side racing.
I'll tell you, that's some great green flag racing right there. Some of the best green flag racing I've seen, actually. I'm actually impressed. I drive with a lot of these guys every day sometimes because they're some of the few troopers that are still running the game, and these guys can hold a line, like you said, like Celtics. He was been beaten on the car, and they held it every time. You know, they know how to beat.
A lot of it's got to do with that. Like I said, the handling of that car. Some of these guys might be getting the handling straight for running the pack, not leading, but running in the pack, trying to keep the car tight. But like I say, maybe when they get out of air and fresh air, the car might be too tight for them to handle.
That's right.
As we might have a couple cars playing maybe some strategy to get up front. Oh no!
Yeah, some guys probably took 2 tires. I believe Taddy probably took 2 tires. Whoa.
Yeah. But here's the one thing: Taddy wants he's got 4 Chevrolets lined up, but on the inside. So you know how that's gonna work. Even though he's got his teammate of A-Truck behind him, them Chevrolets are stacked up. And
watch what happens to the high line. They're gonna go 2 back. As you can see, the 78 and 18, they're already backing around 5th or 6th. Anybody can do it on the high line. It's Taddy.
Yeah, like I say, he's got help from his teammate, and he's getting that draft off the corner. So you might see him try to draft to the front, especially that night he's trying to side draft. As you see a battle for the lead for teammates of Chevrolets. Ooh, got car
the 2 up on the 18 a little, yeah.
Ooh,
they held it.
As they about 3 wide mid pack. Oh, here comes K-Tag. Look at the beat.
3 wide for the lead. They're holding it, guys. Forward.
Can they hold it? Can they hold it? They're keeping it straight. As Big D's keeping it wide. They still 3 wide. Ooh, RJ's getting a little loose. Oh, big wreck. Ooh, big rat, big rat. Is that gonna be a caution? It looked like maybe RJ got on the apron and just came right back up on the track. Is that gonna bring out a caution? I think it will. Well, some exciting racing for a quick second. It was about 4 wide for the lead. Teddy making a move to the middle.
Yeah, that was very exciting.
As we back on the green with Celtics in the lead. K-Tag all by himself on the outside lane. Like I said, we're getting, 8 laps to go in here in stage 2. I'm saying the intensity starting to pick up. Everybody's trying to get back up from the stage point. As we have A-Trout trying to make a move on the inside of Celtics fan. And then you got Larry Bay coming to the outside, but looks like A-Trout got some help coming from his teammate, Taddy. Ooh, Teddy's gonna slide up a little bit, leading the bottom lane over for RJ. Is a 3 wide for third. They still 3 wide for third place right now, as Larry Breaker clears Taddy going 3. Now here comes Spanger to help push his teammate, as he's trying. He thought better of it to back out. He was trying to make it 3 wide, trying to smooth that middle. But yeah, Larry, got car on the wall in the back, but kept off the wall and keep it green. Car up on the wall. Looks to be the 10 of Matty. As your top 5 look, you got car up on the wall. Looks to be Charles in the 11, but looks like he kept up there, no caution. Oh, actually, no, it might have been a caution.
Caution is out.
The race, like I said, it's some good hard racing, but it's only stage 2. Like I saying, if they're racing this hard for stage 2, I don't even want to think how stage 3 is going to be.
Heck.
As we look at the running order right now, we got Celtics in first, A-Trout in second, Larry Baker. Fourth, so actually start making a run here in the Atlanta racing in the Daytona. It's a 4 belt been in the top 5, most of the top 3 most of the race. Either be Baker or Boomhauer. So the 4
Taddy, you think make a run at it? Taddy's finally restarting on the bottom. 78. Yeah, making a big charge. He's been restarting every restart on that top.
As he goes from top to bottom, trying to get that run. As we're getting down the last here in stage 2, about 4 to go. So
RKM right behind him.
So we got the Toyota stop. We got caught.
RKM got a little wild there, but he saved it. Taddy a little bit high. RKM's going to get it underneath him.
I want to get shout
plenty of room
to that 4 count of Larry Baker. Forrest ain't showing that much at Daytona, but they're showing the strength now. As Baker is all over the back bumper of Self-Spin, he's trying to get past him as he get close to the end of the stage.
Yeah, he's been the one and only Ford that's been really...
flag, last lap in the stage 2. Can Baker get by him to get some stage points? You saw how
he's trying really hard.
Can the Ford sweep the stage? The stage, if he can get by Celtics, he can be sweeping the stage.
See, well, you better watch RKM. RKM in that 96? No. He took it real wide, which is going to help.
Oh,
Are they going to hold it?
oh, got car on the grass. This will be the 15. As he got, this will be the last lap of stage 2.
Here we go.
Baker
Stage
get by
2.
Celtics.
78's really trying to get around the 21, but he's holding that middle line.
Oh, here comes Taddy to the outside of the 21. Try and get one. As Celtics goes wide in the going to 3. Will that pull Baker back in? Maybe get a run coming out 4. Coming to the end of stage 2. It looks to be Celtics getting the stage 2 win. As Baker finished 2nd, 3rd RJ Smitty, and 4th K Taddy.
Yep. And 5th was A Trout.
Awesome.
That was some pretty exciting racing.
Yeah. It looked like the Forest might have shot to sweep the first 2 stages, which would have been a complete topsy-turvy from Daytona, which we saw Chevrolet dominate most of the stages. You saw Chevy and Toyotas down. Now we got Chevys and Fords up there. So far, Toyota haven't had stage 1, but let's see what happens as we get into stage 3. I said that 4 cam looking strong when Larry Baker and Broom out there. Broom who took the first stage, and Baker who finished 2nd and 2nd stage. I see them. They be up front to be at the end. If they up front at the end, I see them fighting for the win.
This is going to get exciting here, guys. It's going to get exciting for stage 3. I tell you what, Celtics did a great job in that last stage of maintaining the lead.
Yeah, Baker was coming. He was trying to get that inside line.
There was nothing he could never ever get around him because Celtics was doing such a good job of holding him off.
It's a 3 wide in the back.
There's a 2. He's holding it. Boomhauer's holding it straight there.
I'm saying, as Larry Baker will start outside front row, he's all the way in the back. You would have thought that was Daytona right there. Ooh,
big trouble. 88, 78, the whole field, guys. Everybody but K Taddy. We have one guy that was not in the wreck, and that was K Taddy.
Lone survivor, the lone survivor.
The lone survivor. That was the big one out of Atlanta.
It looked like the 88 might have caught the apron, just stuck and went around.
Right, and I think no one had anywhere to go besides Mr. Taddy for the first time tonight. I noticed he's collected quite a few tonight. I'm glad he didn't catch that one.
What was that, from 10th to 1st in one corner?
Right. And he likes to play those. He's one of them guys that he'll win a race on pit road. He's one of them guys that he'll take 2 tires when others take 4. I mean, he likes to play games on pit road, and he's real good at it. So you gotta watch him on his pit strategy. That's what threw me off at Daytona on the last pit stop. They took no tires, just gas. I took right sides and gas, and that 2-second difference is what made the difference there between 4th and the win. So good job by thinking that away, you know. Let's see if Taddy can take off.
Yeah, as we go back green, K Taddy's starting to pull away from him. He got help from Broom. And you see the 2
all the way back to the front. Yeah, 21 and 2.
The 2 4s, actually 3 4s, as Maddie's behind them. Let's see if the 4s can show their dominance.
The 78, he can't keep washing up like that because he gives that 2 or the 22-1 enough room to get their nose in there. They're going to take it. Larry Baker and Boomhauer, they want it.
I'm saying we got a row of 4s, got a row of Chevy, and a lone Toyota up front.
No, RKM in the back around, but I don't know if we're going to get a Carson or not. But yeah, I believe we are. RKM, yeah, he got turned by somebody. Let's see, the 11, him and the 11 made contact of Charlie. But this is Charlie's first, one of his first races with us, and he did a great job at Daytona.
Let's say he's been showing, tough break. Let's say he had tough breaking at Daytona, running out of fuel on the last, I think, second last lap. He was able to bring home in the top 10, but that was a hard break. He was running second when he ran out.
I tell you what, I honestly think the Toyotas get better gas mileage. We just figured that out because everybody else was running out of gas and the Toyotas weren't. It was kind of weird.
Yeah. Well, I say look, he might be having a little rough race right here. He had good running, so he's been in the back most of the night. But don't count him out. If this thing comes out straight, he might be up there at the front at the end.
Yeah, like I said, the top 10.
I don't think 21 went.
No, Kevin Macy's in the grass. Yeah.
As they all stacking up behind him. Oh, we got calling it apron. Oh, he
big trouble.
Banker.
Big trouble in the back.
I don't know if the 21 might have meant the shift or something. But he stacked the whole field up, the bottom lineup, and it was on from there.
Yeah. When they stack up like that, there's nowhere to go. Like I said, when I qualified fourth with a 1 flat, I was like, wow. But then I looked at 11th, which was the guy right above me, and his was only a 2. So I was like, wow, the whole top, field's only 2 tenths apart. So, like you said, when the draft plays such a major role here, it kind of makes everybody even. And some of the guys that are not as talented as the other guys at some tracks, they stick the nose in there and aren't able to hold it sometimes. But the cream will rise to the top here at the end of the race. Always does.
As we get back to come back to green flag racing, we got K-Taddy in front and Big D on the outside of the front row. And like saying, them fours, third and fourth, I wouldn't count them out. They looking strong right now.
Oh yeah, the 21 has been up there all night. I'm really proud of Larry Baker. He has done a great job at 21.
Boomhauer just caught the A-brand. They hate on to it, but
the one caught the.
Got caught the wall behind there.
The one got the bad end of the stick there, but 21, he's still there. I believe we're gonna have another caution. Yeah.
A couple of them cars got a little tangled up in the back.
Yeah, I know Kevin Macy, he's probably glad to see that because he checked up for that last wreck and he was the only one that spun.
I'm saying.
He runs here in the Super Late Model Series in Florida. I've actually watched him race and really good late model driver.
I'm saying, from real racing to virtual racing, he does it all.
Yes. Like I said, at Daytona, even if he's not on my team, I'm searching him out because he's one of them guys that I can get behind and just push and push and push because he holds such a pretty line. But I believe that black 19 is going to start making his way to the front. I think he's just not used to running with these guys, and he's used to custom setups, not default to him.
So it's a little rewind in the back right now. Some guys trying to make moves, trying to get up to the front now. It's that red leg in the back on the outside lane, trying to get something started. As we see the 2-4s, they're getting lined up. Let's see if they can work together to get past 78 right now. Oh, we got right behind them, 96, 15.
Another big one.
That should bring out another caution.
You would have expected Daytona to be like this, but Daytona was relatively clean, and Atlanta's been quite a few wrecks. But
I think it's more like saying because like saying at Daytona there was like saying once you get in the corner, how tall the bank is, you back off a little bit. Going these corners, you can stay glued to that bumper.
Like if we would have ran, let's say, like Texas or Las Vegas before this race, they would have probably been a lot more acclimated to running, Atlanta. But going from Daytona to Atlanta, like you said, is such a difference that, they want to come in and drive it real hard. Even I'd done it on the very first lap.
you can about run here wide open if you hit the corners just right. But
in the open, that's what I messed up and come in and ran it wide open in turn 1 on the very first or second lap and caused a wreck, and it kind of messed the guys from third on back up. They never really had a chance, but it's real easy to do. It looks like you can hold it, but then you get there and your car just washes up straight to the wall. And you end up bouncing
as
off
we
the
get
other
back,
guy.
ooh, got caught
Yeah.
way on the apron.
Ooh.
Ooh, he
Ooh,
saved it. Ooh, the 3-4s get a little loose together. They all stacking
The
up.
21 saved it, but
Yeah, it
man,
looks like
he's driving real defensively right now.
I can't say he drives defensively because it looks like the 10 had got run and just when he went to make the move, the 21 react to it, or
Yeah,
he got such a bit wrong. He tried to stay to the back bumper and just got squirrely.
Right.
And when they got to turn 3, he was still on the apron and it went down here. They all slipped off the track right from the other teammate.
Right.
And
Taddy, this is what Taddy wants to see, though. He's saying, hey, go ahead and keep wrecking in the back there. I'll take the win. Because every restart, that keeps, he don't want to see Celtics get back up there. So he's hoping that Celtics...
like saying, after all this, the Chevrolets, they've been creeping back. And like saying, their cars, it looks like they come in on these longer runs. Like they can work their way back up to the front.
Right.
And like saying, with Taddy, he's about need the lone Toyota. Like saying, you saw in the race, there was a bunch of Toyotas up front. Now it's just, he's on, about need the lone Toyota up there, mixed in with the Chevrolets and the Ford. I think
I wasn't expecting that.
His close friends, either RKM or Charles, back about what, 6, 7.
Yeah, all the Toyotas were back there, 5th on back. I'm actually going to go on board a couple and see if they're just playing easy right now or if their cars are just not handling.
I see, as you see, here comes Big D to the outside of Taddy. Is he gonna get any help from his teammate? Doesn't look like it. But Celtics gonna try to ride the middle, maybe give him a push coming off all 4. As Big Day from top to bottom to the outside of K Taddy. As Celtics fan doesn't go with him, he's gonna drop to the inside, look for the pass for second.
I'm on board with the 19 as I see the 21 and the 96 up in the wall. Yeah. Ooh. 19.
Now we see Celtics go to the outside with his teammate Big Day trying to get around the 78 K Taddy. But like I said, Luke who's in form, coming up, slowly coming to the front. That number 11, Charles, maybe he can get up there and help his teammate out. It looks like he might be under attack from the Chevrolet camp. It looks like to the outside of Big D, he's got help from the 88 as KK's trying to hold the bump, trying to hold that lead.
I think them Toyotas are trying to get up to the front, but it's going to be hard. That one's got a big run right now.
Big run on the outside, and big push coming from the 88.
88's going to go with his teammate. Let's see what the 78 can hold him off.
As he left, and like saying, as KK's teammates under attack from 2 more Chevrolets on the 9 and the 42. As they try, 9's pushing it. As they 3 wide in the back. 11 got pushed up to the wall.
Taddy's doing a great job of, well, he dropped back there in 3rd and said, you know what, go ahead, guys.
Yeah, go ahead. I ain't, like I said, more contact from teammate 18, 19 made a little contact. 19
Kevin Macy and another wreck. Oh, he was all the way up to 5th, too.
Yeah, it looks
had
like
a good race
teammate
going.
got a little contact going into 3, and it looks like they got on the walk, made a little contact. It looks like he hit the guy in the grass and then just shot back up the track.
I'm not used to seeing him, I guess, I don't know how much he's ran default racing. Like I said, default racing compared to custom racing is a whole different ballgame.
It's a really big difference.
Yes,
but
you can make your car perfect, right.
But it's still saying it's really hard to pass here, especially in this draft. Like I say, it's really hard to pass. Like I say, unless you can get up there, like saying through the racks and playing strategy, it's kind of hard to make your way through the pack unless you know your car can handle good. That's what I'm saying. If we can, like I said, if there's a long run, then yeah, his car. It looks like he might play a little strategy to get out from the back. The 19 looks like he might have stayed out. Him and the 18 might have stayed out, gained track position.
That could be he might be banking on another caution here. He says, you know what, I'm going to stay out, and I think another caution is going to happen, and then I'll pit them. Let's see what happens here. 3 Toyotas in the top 4 now.
Yeah. as they all stacked up right now as the 78 gets a push to the 18, trying to clear that one car. As
Celtics
gave a little bump. Oh, A-Track's in the grab.
18, 42, 19, 48, big one.
That's everybody.
Taddy,
There's some big lone
Taddy
survivors
and Big
inside.
D are the only ones that made it. Taddy and Big D were the only ones that made it through.
Yeah, I tell you what, since Taddy got out front, he's been missing all these wrecks. I'm sure he is happy to be out front right now.
Yeah.
Because before, he was in the middle of all that. Because he said, oh, I'm going to hang out into the back till stage 3. That strategy changed quick.
Well, since we're talking about strategy, I'm looking at Boomhauer's live stream. He's broadcasting. I'm looking at the lap counts. They got about, so when they get back on grease, they might have less than 40 laps to go. And you get a full tank of 20 laps on a full tank of gas.
Speaking to you guys, you guys got strategy for tomorrow night's race, you know? Is the Toyota camp going to work with the Toyotas at the truck race, you know? Or y'all going to kind of try to do kind of what we did, you know? Y'all practice together or anything?
I haven't really been on lately to practice. I don't know what the other guys are thinking, but I'm going to work my hardest to try to get up front and stay out there.
That's it. You know, I don't care what logo's on that car when I'm out there and he's holding the line, I'm going to work with him. If I see a teammate in hell, I help him.
Oh, got a couple cars make contact. Looks like the 2 got a little contact with the 9. They save it.
Y'all remember, we're looking for new members here in Giggity, but we got racing almost every night of the week. We got something. Mondays is our truck race. Tomorrow night, 7:30, everyone tune in. Thursday nights our Xfinity race. Wednesdays our Custom Cup Series 2019. And then Sundays is our Cup races, y'all can see. But I'm an Xfinity regular. I just ran a hot seat in Daytona tonight. But we got good racing going on. These guys will be running tomorrow night. And I want you guys to tune in. I'll be in the booth. Our truck racing, some of the best racing you get to see right now. Maddie and Taddy is having an epic battle out front here.
Yeah, we got 2 Chevrolets, 2 Toyotas.
2 Toyotas, RKM and Taddy, yeah, against Celtics and Maddie. RKM washes up a little.
Yeah, we got a race.
Or is that Big D in the one?
That's Big D.
Yeah, that's Big D.
Yeah, that's Big D and Celtics. Yeah, that's right. Maddie's in the 10.
And I don't mean to be picky. Oh, big contact.
Oh, Kevin Massey in the back again.
It looked to be the 15 was riding the outside lane, coming out the corner. The car beside him on the inside. I thought he had him cleared. They just made contact.
I know he wishes he could see some clean air tonight. Sometimes these cars handle totally different in dirty air as they do in clean air.
Yeah.
You think you got a perfect car.
Back to what we were saying about, like saying, to all viewers, if you like racing and you play on the PlayStation, we are looking for members.
Yes, sir.
Like saying, we race Mondays, trucks, Wednesday, custom setups, Cups 2019, Thursday will be Xfinity. And like see tonight, Sunday is Cup. Like I say, if you want to join, shoot Roofer, Baker Bones, me, Trey 7964. We'll get you in with some of these top guys, let you get a chance to race, put you on team. Let's show what you got. And
yeah, and all races are all going to be broadcasted too. So you'll get Tom on some TV. 11 car really had a really bad restart.
You might have spun in stars as we see it's like to be the one of Big D, who's getting a push from his teammate RJ Smitty as the Chevrolets are starting to get lined up.
78 a little bit back in traffic again, so
yeah, but he's got a teammate in front. We got the 96 on the apron.
3 wide. He touched Larry Baker. He saves it. They turned him.
It looks like when RK got on the apron, he just stacked up. Everybody's trying to give him room. Everybody just starts stacking up. And it looks like we're staying green.
Yeah.
That's a tough break. That's a tough break for Baker, who was up front all day.
All night,
strong. And it looks like Taddy's trying to get up there and get these Chevrolets a little fight. He ain't gonna let him go
I'll tell you
go
what.
try to dominate by himself. As
I'm on board with that 19, and I know he's putting the pedal to the metal right now. I think he's fixing to make his way to the front.
The guy's putting the pedal to the metal is at 78. He's pushing that car in front of him and trying to make moves, trying to get past these 3 Chevrolets. As I think he has his teammate of the 96 pushing him.
Yeah, RKM, yes, he's right there. And then the 19's right behind RKM, so we got 3 Toyotas.
It looks
coming.
like the 88 went a little wide going to the travel. He's going to try to crowd him.
3 Chevys, 3 Toyotas. Ooh. This is going to get interesting, guys.
You got Carvin looks to be 9. He kept it straight. We stayed green. As Taddy looks to the inside. Ooh, little contact.
42 hold it up there. He did. Nice job. Macy to 5th.
Oh, Carney. Mate.
I'm on board with Macy, but he got the 2 underneath him.
Now it's Taddy.
Nice job.
Clears Celtics. Now he sets his eyes on Big D, who's pulling away. And he's trying to run away because he knows that 78 is coming strong.
See, I like this because I can go through my competitors and watch how they run their lines and everything, and you know.
Ooh, Celtics look to the inside. 78 trying to get their position back, but the 78 got a little help from his teammate. Ooh, side by side. Ooh, some have the nice that he might got loose to the trial where he kept it up there.
Yeah, Baker's in the back all by himself. I know he's wanting to caution. Tell you, yeah, but that's what I was going to say. Everybody better keep their eye on that too. Even though it looks like Taddy and Macy are going to start trying to work the high side, maybe. No,
got
18 in the wall. Big one.
Big rack.
88. Yep, hit the apron right in front of the whole field. 78 is upside down. Yeah, on his roof. Somebody call his mother and start sending flowers. K-Taddy, I believe he lives in Oklahoma City. So start sending flowers to the 405.
Tough break. Like saying.
Yeah, that's a great racing there going.
Like saying, if you coming out forward, coming out these corners, if you just clip the apron just a little bit, come out the corner, it just sends you. It just breaks the car loose. Either it spins you or you just start sliding. And like I said, that's the one thing I kind of don't like about this game. Like, if you just kiss the apron just a little bit at certain tracks, you get spun around.
Well, I tell you what, I've noticed that the trucks, you know, you can kiss the apron a little more than you can in the trucks and the Cup car or Xfinity cars, but the Cup cars, you make one mistake, it's over.
Yeah.
And so that's why I was kind of like, you know what, I'd rather run Xfinity. They handle a little better. The competition's not quite as hard as what's in the Cup.
Contact, little contact with the big rack.
Oh, big rack.
Looks like the
you know, racing guys that are better than you makes you better, but at the end of the day, I still want to race with guys that I have a chance to win against. So, you know, that's what I think, you know, and that's what I'm saying. Anybody that wants to come into Giggity, if you come out here and show that you're your top-notch guy, we'll find a spot in the Cup for you, you know. So don't think, hey, you know, they might have you run an Xfinity race or two. You come in there and dominate it. Hey, you get a hot seat up in the Cup, and you'll be running a Cup car, you know. But like I said, we got trucks, Xfinity. We got something for everybody. We even got dirt on Friday night for people interested in dirt.
I didn't know you had dirt. You did dirt on Friday. Yeah. So they're saying we got a little bit of everything. If you're a dirt guy, we got dirt. Some dirt racing. If you're an asphalt guy, we got like I said, all 3 series. And like I said, we always look for competition. We all just try and show what we can do, show how fast we are, and look for good, clean races. So, like I say, if you're interested, just shoot us a holler. Just give us a holler, and
that's the main thing. You don't even have to be fast. If you're clean and don't make dumb moves and try to make it 3 wide in turn 1, we will help make you faster. It's just we want clean racers to put on good shows, you know, for the fans. That's what they want to see.
As we go on the green, we have a new leader.
78 made big contact with 42.
You got no big wreck in front of it's the front leader.
I did notice that 21's made his way back to the top 5. Like I said, the cream's going to rise to the top. The guys that have the good cars, this is when they're going to show it.
I said, I was great. Said we have a new runner up front. It's like RKM's out front now. As we was talking to him earlier after the Daytona run, he actually said Atlanta is not his cream of the crop. He's more hoping for, like, same his team, but he's out front. I think he's saying I might start liking Atlanta now. Like,
I tell you what, RKM's dangerous anywhere he runs. He's one of them guys that's. He may not run the fastest lap at some tracks, but he runs consistent laps, and consistency wins sometimes. You know? I've qualified 2/10 slower than the guy on the pole, but won races just by being consistent. You know, hitting the same lap time every lap over and over.
As we go back on the green, we got RKM on the inside, and that Toyota, and we got Spanker on the outside.
I'm going to go on board that 78 right now because I know he is going to be charging hard.
Ooh, got some cars making contact in the back. Looks like the 88 is trying to force his way back up to the front.
Oh, 18 tried to force his way down. One around into the 78, but 78 saved it. I don't know about behind him, but...
It looks like
caution again.
Yeah.
Now you saying that Caddy wanted to see all these cautions? I say he think we're RKM saying the same thing.
Now yep, exactly. The guy up front. And now if he has enough fuel, he's saying keep on wrecking. Till a certain point, until your tires either go bad or you don't have enough fuel, then you're like, come on guys, get your crap together, you know. But I've been on both sides of the fence on that one, you know. I've been leading to where all we had to do was get a green-white checker in, and couldn't do it.
I said,
and I
we're
had to
getting
pit.
down into the last 15 laps of this race.
Yeah.
I say the intensity is really starting to figure. Everybody's trying to get up there to the front.
Right.
As I think as we come back, we should have about getting close to 10 laps to go.
This is opening night of season 2 too. A lot of these guys have never even raced together. A lot have, but some of these guys haven't raced together. So I think a few of these accidents we've seen, but I believe this last 15 laps is going to be exciting.
Oh, got a couple cars on the apron. Gonna keep it down there. Ooh, looks like be the 88 and I think that was the 15 or 19. I can't.
RKM is driving his heart out right now.
But he's
yes,
got up.
He is.
Like I say, we got a couple guys.
There's Larry Baker in the second again.
Baker.
That's going to help him out right there.
Couple cars making a little contact. Gonna keep it off.
Keep the green, guys. Go. Big one in the back.
Big rat.
Trouble.
The 15
and
got
so
into
far,
the
no
11
caution, but
no caution, no caution. We're still green.
Oh, no caution.
Just got it. 96 is still getting these inching closer and closer. Let's see. Go back here in the back. Which cars? The 11. He's still around. The 2. 18. The 15.
Like I saying, look like from when Baker and Spanker got a little car, because Baker thought he had a little room to get in front of 19. 9 car was not going to have it. He said, my nose is here. I'm going to keep holding it there. Like I say, that's what happened. We're getting like the last 10 laps. The intensity level is starting to take. The people that, like I say, he might, early in the race, he might have gained that spot, but now we're getting with 10 to go. Like I say, I'm sorry, my nose is here, and I'm going to make it stay here, whether you like it or not.
All right. Sometimes you got to know when just to let off just a little bit, and just, I know it sucks that a guy put his nose in there, but you got to do it. Let's see if RKM can hold off.
Yeah, but like I say, the guy, you got to keep it. Oh, everybody looks like
RKM on the apron, 921. It helped Taddy out, his teammate. His Taddy's up to second. Is it going to count? Is it going to count, though? Oh, man, Larry Baker to the back. Wow, that's going to be tough on him.
It looked like the 2 Lears might have spun the tires, because it looks like they really got rolled up going into 1, and that just stacked everybody up.
Wow, that's tough. It's going to be tough for Larry to overcome that one with this few laps.
Because you got to think, some of these guys that's on the front, like RKM, they have a little bit older tires than some of the guys behind them. So they paid out a couple caution goals. So now their tires are a little older,
And they gotta stick to that now too. Yeah, they can't change. They can't come in now. They gotta stick to that and hope it. We get a green flag run to finish this thing.
But now he's got, like I say,
they're stacking the field up. Right.
Yeah.
This is gonna, cause when you're in your back, you have, why not pit? You know what I'm saying? So the guys from like 7th on back, they're gonna pit with 3 laps to go just to have fresh tires. Yeah. And so it's gonna be really interesting now. Let's see, 2 teammates, 1-2.
As we got the Toyota running in the front row.
It's really hard to do anything on that high line. He's trying to get down to the bottom.
Oh, a couple cars make contact behind
2's on the apron. They're stacking up. I believe we're gonna have another caution, guys. Maybe not.
It looks like we're staying green as we get down there. Oh,
9's underneath the 96. Oh, he's underneath the yellow line into the 42.78. Oh,
big
man.
Big red.
Yeah, that's time. That's. No.
No caution.
No, it's not. There's the caution. 21 hit the 9. I bet you that brings out the caution.
No, we're still green. We're still green.
Oh,
look who's there again. Celtics fan.
And
the number 88.
Yeah,
he's knocking on the door for the win.
Run.
This is what RKM has got to hold off Celtics here. He's got a teammate with Taddy behind him.
He's going to hold it because Celtics coming.
Oh, he's down in the grass.
Celtics in the grass. Can he save it? Yes, he does.
Here comes Kevin Macy in 5th.
Let's say you see Gay Taddy on the outside. Get to the outside of the 98. Oh, contact.
Red flag in 15th. He's in 4th.
On Taddy.
Oh, wow, the top 5.
We're coming to the white flag here.
Here we go, guys.
Oh, ace on apron.
Oh, Celtics hit the apron again. I think RKM, man.
And here comes the 78
to
the outside of his team.
Come on, 19. Oh, he's getting so close with the 1. He's back up in there, Big D.
As they come in the 3. The 70s all over, back in the 96.
If they make it across the line, it's going to be official. It's either going to be RKM or Teddy at this point.
Yeah. White flag is out, boys. When will the 78 make his move? He's all over there. Like saying,
he washed up. He gave him the opportunity. Teddy let off.
Little contact. Will he make a move coming out of 4?
You know, that was real. That was a gentleman move. He could have stuck his nose in there.
Oh, he got to the apron. He blocked him.
RKM.
That's that 3 wide per second. Oh, big contact. Big red.
Big wreck in the back. His red legs flipping. 96 with the win. I tell you what, I think RKM really could have stuck his nose in there. I'm gonna ask him about that when we get him in here to interview. Yeah, Taddy could have stuck his nose in there, but he didn't because that was his teammate. That was a great job of because the 96 was washing up, couldn't hold it on the bottom, but Taddy refused to put it in there. That was pretty awesome to see.
As running order, your top 3 will be RKM. It looked like Big D for in 2nd, 3rd, Kevin Macy.
I told you, Macy always makes it up to the front before it's over. That's what his plan was. He said, I'm going to ride, it's way too many laps. I'm going to ride around here in the back. The last 30, I'll see y'all at the front. And he made it up there. Unfortunate for Larry, but whoa, wait, what we got going on here? All right.
I thought that might have been the race.
No.
I guess they brought out a caution. So
yes.
I guess we're going to overtime.
I think this is the green-white checker right here, 3 wide already.
Oh, and they already
big one.
This is going to be fun.
RKM, man. I bet you he's getting worried about tires now.
Yeah,
you know
he's
what
probably
I mean?
sweating bullets at this point.
Yeah.
That's not what he wants to see. I've lost a race at Gateway in the Xfinity Series with a green-white checker.
Yes, I remember that. Me, you, and Maddie was all 3 running for it. I remember that very well. Actually, I dive bombed Maddie and then slammed on the brakes because I didn't want to beat him that way. And then you come down and did the same thing, kind of hit him and let off because you didn't want to win that way. We all finished 1, 2, 3. Me, you, and Maddie. That was a really fun race at Gateway. But or did you run out of gas coming out of turn 4 there?
No, I didn't run out of gas.
I thought you finished second. Yeah.
I got passed right there at the last lap.
Yeah, Maddie got you at the very last lap. You could have got him though, just like Taddy could have got RKM while ago, but you didn't want to win that way. We see the 11, he lagged out as well, so the 11 is not
like
part of this.
RKM pitted, so now at least the
He had to. Oh, wow.
Big D and Celtics, as they battle for the, and look who's back in third, is Taddy's pushing that one into the corner.
Guess what RKM wants to see? Cautions, because now these other guys will have to pit and he'll have the fresh tires. But, oh, right now we got a car down low. He holds on to it. Car up in the wall. That's Kevin Macy.
They're wrecking.
One car around. I don't know if they're going to call it or not. No, they called it. All right, they called it right before the line.
Taddy's not liking that, I doubt, because now he's going to start on the outside.
Yeah, that's tough. If anybody, like I said, can do it, it's Taddy on the outside, but at this track, it's almost impossible, guys.
But here's the question. How much fuel does he have? Because I say, a lot of these guys was kind of pushing like RKM.
I was just going to say, RKM's back up in there.
Exactly right.
A lot of these guys are...
Yeah. That's exactly a good point, man. Matthew and Trey, if they don't, like he said, how much fuel do they have before they got to pit like RKM did?
Right, and as you can see, RKM's already in 4th and 5th right there. Oh, he's actually starting in 6th.
Then fresh tires pay off.
So we might see RKM get back up in there in these finals finishing laps.
2 Chevys on the bottom.
We got 2
Toyotas on the top. 3 on the outside, actually. But the outside ain't where you want to be here.
As they almost start stacking up.
Stacking up, they didn't get...
teammate, got car around.
I don't know if they're going to call it, guys. So far, no caution.
No caution.
Ooh, Trump on the inside. Like,
big trouble. Big trouble. They're going to call this one. I don't know if they make it across the line. No. I think we're going to go.
The white flag. Now
here we go.
Saying, if a caution comes out, this will be the race. As Big D's putting the gap on the on his teammate on the Celtics. Now
right now it's 2 Chevys.
And Tag pushing him.
Wow, Boom is hard. Wow, what a blocking job on the 78 of Boomhauer.
As they're coming out 4, it looks like it's going to be a Chevy 1-2 finish.
Wow. RKM, Taddy tried everything he could do to get 3rd there, but it didn't quite work out. That was a really good race. Chevy dominated that 2nd race, really, man. Toyota got up there, but never really cashed in on the opportunity. Ford was up there, didn't cash in. Chevy did.
As the running order finished, we had Big D finish 1st, Celtics, our Daytona finishing 2nd, and then was Boom finishing 3rd, which is a great finish for him since he missed out on Daytona, the points at Daytona. A 3rd place finish and a stage win. I think that's
he really needed that.
For him.
Really needed that.
That's a very good comeback.
I wish that I would have knew that. I would have seen if I could have subbed for him, because I finished in the top 3 in all 3 stages and finished in the top 4 and end of the race. I could have got him some good points there. But we're on opposite teams, so I guess I probably wouldn't have been able to do that for him anyways. But
that was a good. I'm saying that the last part was kind of chaotic. I thought the race was over, RKM taking the win, but how it ended, not what I expected.
It was wild ending there.
Yes.
Looking Trout there, 28-8. Yeah, looking all of them down in really nice times there, 8s.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get our race winner, Big D, in the party.
Big D. Let's see.
Anybody has him on the
I'm checking. Yes, I do. I'm just putting him in the suggest players box right now, sir. And great job, guys, tonight in the booth. Yeah. I know Trey. Is this the first time you've ever announced a race?
I announced it for some other leagues. This is my first time with
Giggity.
So
okay. Man, you
So,
did a wonderful job. You and Baker Bones, or Matthew Goddard, however or Matthew Baker. I mean, however you like to be called, man. Wonderful job, both of you guys. I can't wait to call y'all's race tomorrow night, man. I just love something about them trucks. But man, I wanted to really see this Atlanta race from the booth. After I heard I was lagging, I'm glad I came up in here in the booth. But I think we got our winner in here.
Hey,
There he is.
congratulations, Big D, on your win at Atlanta, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes,
So,
sir, man.
That's another win for Team
Good.
Chevy tonight.
Oh yeah, undefeated.
a clean sweep for Team Chevy tonight, with Celtics taking the win in Daytona and Big D taking the win here in Atlanta. So I bet that Chevrolet camp's pretty happy today. Y'all showed a lot of speed in both races, and y'all got the win. Got the both wins in those two races. How you feel about that?
It feels great. It's really nice. I mean, we worked together really well. All race at Atlanta, made a lot of passes on the outside. It felt really good.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
I said, how was that track out there? Was your car more looser than tight in the draft or anything like that?
It definitely was a little tight in the draft. I was having to lift a little bit more than I wanted to, but I was able to hold the bottom really well, which gave me a little bit of an advantage.
Because for us in the booth, we thought the race was over and we thought RKM won, but that late restart came out and him having to pit, and that left the door open for you to take the win. Was you even think, like, how bad was your tire? How close were you on fuel at the last on them green white checkers?
Oh, on the final restart, like the last one we had to the checkered flag, my fuel light came on as I crossed the line. So if there was another one, I would have had to pit.
You would have had to pit. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. I just got really lucky. That sucks for RKM though, because he was right there.
Yeah, he was right there. That is for sure.
That was a tough race. That was a tough race. But that was a great race for us to show up in the booth. Y'all was putting on a good show, especially.
Yeah, man. So there was 3 wide racing. There was 3 by 2 by 3. I mean, the top 10 was all really fast. Y'all really heck put on a heck of a show, man.
Oh, it was a lot of fun.
Yes, very good racing.
I was saying we appreciate it, man. Congrats on the win, man.
And
all right, thank you very much.
Good luck next week.
Yes, sir. Great job, buddy.
Right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if we can get our second place winner, Celtics, in here.
Let me see if I'll invite him, or I'll put him in the suggest players box here. Unless you got him already. I've just put him in the box for you.
That's 2 for 2.
I know last time, the last midnight hour race that I called, he was in the booth, so he made it.
Hey.
He's really.
Hey Celtics, congratulations. That's 2 top 3s
Welcome
tonight.
back, man.
Yeah, I told you guys we were gonna get it back. Sweet, so.
Yeah,
Chevy dominated tonight. That's a great showing for Chevy.
Yeah.
Not very many people like this tonight, but it is what it is.
You definitely had a good points night tonight.
Yeah.
I noticed that you was one of the few cars, Celtics, but once you got out front, man, it was just impossible to pass you. I seen Larry Baker, try for 20 laps to get around you. I felt like if you could have got back out to the front and had some clean air, I mean, the race was probably yours to be won, but I seen you made it back to second place there, which was probably made you very happy. But how close were you? If there would have been another green-white checker, did you have enough, or would you have had to pit?
I don't think so. Big D was definitely better than me during that race. It showed he started on the pole. So, I mean,
Yeah. Well, y'all worked together on that high side so well together, man.
That's the thing that we did better than anybody. Everybody else was just. Running their mouths and complaining about us being faster than them the whole time, so they keep doing that.
Yeah. Well, no, man, y'all did a great job. Go ahead, Trey.
Yeah, like saying, winner of Daytona, stage winner. Think you won 2 stages tonight, man? You have a good point stage. Like
I'll tell you what. Old bow tie put a hurting on him today.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just waiting for the excuses to roll in from these other guys. You know, so.
Yeah, hope everything gets worked out. Everybody get calmed down. We don't want to have no bigger bracket. We all one family here. We all want to put up a good show, good clean racing. So hope
And
everything
you
works
got a
out for you.
broadcast, right?
None of
I
us.
never
None of
seen
us.
nothing on the
All the
broadcast,
Chevy guys
right?
in our chat. We're all fine. We're fine. Everyone else is just they're just having a little
But
problem.
once
Which,
they go
you know,
back and watch the broadcast, I mean, up here, I mean, it's everybody being equally aggressive. I mean, but I tell you
Like I
what, I
say,
never seen nothing out of neither one of you guys that was bad. You know, y'all did
yeah.
a great
Like I
job.
say, it's the heat of the moment. Like I say, everybody's trying to get everything they can. Everybody wants to get to the victory, so have a solid finish. It's just the heat of the moment. But y'all get it all worked out by next race. I bet y'all get all calmed down once y'all get a chance to talk it over.
Here in Giggity, man, people really don't hold grudges or anything. It's not one of them serious leagues where people, you know, quit and all that. We try to keep it fun here. But great job, man, with second place, and I'm, you know, proud of you guys pulling the double tonight for season. You know, with week 1 of season 2 of the Giggity Racing League. That's good things to come.
yeah. Excited for next week. I'm ready to get it going.
Yes, sir. Great job, man.
Congratulations tonight there, Celtics.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Who's our third place finisher here?
That would be Boomhauer.
Boomhauer.
And let's say a great comeback from having backed out Daytona, finishing third, get a playoff.
Sudden he just disappeared, and I was like, oh no. It was still lap 9, but dang, it was fun drafting with him because Boomhauer, he's just one of these guys that we only met a couple weeks ago. Man, he's been a class act since we met this guy. He's been a really good guy. I almost wish I was on his team just because he's so much fun to race with. And he's one of them guys. If you accidentally bump him, he'd be like, it's all right. And everybody's been in those leagues where you accidentally bump a guy and they cuss you out and act like it's the end of the world. You know, we don't want to do that over here and get anybody, you know, like bully people away from racing. We want to welcome everybody to come in and, you know, show what you got.
Our third place guy may not be joining us.
Yeah, if he don't join here, we'll probably wrap it up because the longer we talk, it's less racing y'all get to see on the replay. But I tell y'all what, man, y'all did a heck of a job in the booth tonight. I'm proud of you guys. I hope y'all do a heck of a job on the track tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, from all of us here at Giggity, it was a good, solid race, and hope y'all will tune in tomorrow for the truck race, where I'll be showing what I can do in the 54 truck. Baker, are you racing tomorrow in the trucks?
I'm not sure if I'm racing tomorrow in the trucks or not. I'm an Xfinity guy, but if I get an opportunity to race in the trucks, I'll definitely jump in a truck and race.
Yeah, well, I hope to show what I can do. Then on Thursday, Baker, I hope you can show what you can do.
Yeah, that'd be me. I'm an Xfinity regular too.
Yeah, you and Ruth will put on a good show for us on the track, and I'll try to do my best Monday.
All right, man.
Yes, sir.
Well,
good job, guys.
It was a good night of racing, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night.
Yep. Hit the subscribe button, hit that notification too, and come watch us tomorrow.
That's right, man.
All right.
And like I said, send it's a friend request, man. Trey, MP Roofer, the lowercase MP, uppercase Roofer, and Baker Bones. Will help get y'all in the Giggity Racing League really easy.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
All right, guys. Good night.
Yeah.